Welcome to episode 3 of the X-Tendo podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Man, yo, I don't usually like those little Smash Brother games. I think they're casualized fighters made for certain types of people who might find certain types of other people who might be minorities or minor attractive. Not I. But when I saw when I saw that Sephiroth announcement, I was like, I didn't know who it was. I was looking at the little thing, and the Smash Brother characters were looking at it, and I was like, what is this? What is that? And then the when that music dropped, I said, oh, I gotta go rebuy Smash Brothers, man. I have to go rebuy Smash Brothers, bro. And I have to pick up that Sephiroth character, and I gotta get in there, and I gotta get the slicing and dicing up all those Nintendo guys. Bah! Boom! Take it! Pow! Boom! She was a visa, yeah, pusha for visa, visa for Wagoja, Sephiroth. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the X-Tendo podcast. Sorry, your gracious host, Zobi Mother Flippin' 70. How is everybody doing tonight? Let me make sure my sound is good. Let me make sure the thumbs up are right. Hold on, guys. So you're hitting that thumbs up button when you get in here. When you step into the room, bow. Just hit that thumbs up button for me, fellas. Just do it for me, you know? We have to defeat a lot of things, man. We have to defeat the algorithm. We have to defeat the media. We have to defeat the Sony fanboys. We have a lot of things that we have. YouTube is going to be watching us like an eagle hawk, making sure, because the algorithm is going to be following Zobi 70 like a hawk. The algorithm is going to be on Zobi 70. They're going to be pointing out keywords that I say. Any little keywords that I say, bah, they're going to demonetize my channel, which is not a big deal. I'm not really here to make money. I'm here to do the Lord's work. I'm here to do the Most High's work. I'm here to be the voice for the voiceless. I am here because I am the underdog for the underdogs. It's just the thing when they start hiding your channel, slipping your channel down below and lower to more mediocre, channels where if I was like this, hi guys, it's me, Zobi. If I was like that, then my channel will be on the top of top of YouTube. It'll be top. I will be having my own commercials. I'll be on. Hey, here's the new cheeseburger. I'll be bigger than Travis Scott. I'll be bigger than Travis Scott. They'll have like a little Zobi 70 doll dancing on the cheeseburgers, just like Travis Scott. Please, I need your help, guys. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Leave your comments. Whatever. Oh, man, we got a lot to talk about this week, fellas. We got so much to talk about, and I am pumped up. I am charged up. I'm always pumped up and charged up for an X-Tendo podcast. I am always pumped up and charged up. Hold on, guys. Got to make sure everything's right before we get started. Also, if you donate, your donations will go to, we're going to get up off the PlayStation, and we're going to be having, oh, crap. Sephiroth. You know what I mean? Oh, Zobi, now you like Sephiroth. Now you like Sephiroth. You didn't like him in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, so that means you're not a fan of Final Fantasy VII. No. I love Sephiroth. I love Cloud Strife, Barret, Tifa, Yuffie. I love. You go back into my first video on YouTube, my first ever YouTube video that I did 11 years ago on YouTube. I started off my channel with Final Fantasy. That was my thing. Final Mother Flipping Fantasy. Over the years, I said I was one of the main people leading the charge for a Final Fantasy VII remake. The only thing is, I wasn't specific about what I wanted when it pertained to the Final Fantasy VII remake, even though I felt like I was. I wanted it updated, modernized to 2020 graphics. I wanted a clean, turn-based RPG, perfecting on what we had 20-something odd years ago. But we got a game that was made by Nomura, a guy that I cannot stand, especially when it pertains to Square Enix. I wish he was gone, even though I have a little bit of an interest on his The World Ends With You too, even though I might be a little excited for that. But no, big time fan of all that. What's going on? Let me send it up to my homies. Oh, shoot, we got a donation, guys. We got a donation. Let's help the donators first. Solo Mitch, let's go! Yo, thanks a lot for the donation, brother. Thank you so much, guys. Yo, Slipstreams, what's up, man? How you doing, homie? Sly in the building. Solo, thanks a lot for the donation. Robert Fire, all your Yakuza games. We're going to get on to it. We're going to get into it, fellas. All the y'all. Guys, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Off in Designs. When's the podcast money gonna get Zobe off the floor? Yeah, we need this money to get us up off the floor. AB Shot, what's up, bro? Did you see The Last of Us 2? Yes, we're going to get into it, man. They won damn near everything, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's talking about how The Last of Us... Zobe, I'm so close to getting the Series X. Yep. New Perfect... Yes. So much to talk about, guys. We got so much to get into. Zobe, did you see the new Perfect Dark? Yes. Oh, we're going to get into it. We'll get into it right now. What a week, right? This was a powerful week when it pertains to gaming. It was extremely exciting this week. A lot of things happened, and we're going to get into every single one of those things. But let me start with the Game Awards. Let's just go straight into that. Let's go into the whatever, right? At the end of the day, when it comes to the Video Game Awards, I told you guys, before the Video Game Awards started, I told each and every single one of you guys. I said The Last of Us 2 is going to win. Why? It's not because it's a good game, because it's not. It's not because it's the game of the year, because it's not. It's not because it's any of these things. It's not even a game, to be honest with you. Nobody, I guaranteed you $1 billion. Everybody that voted for The Last of Us 2 to win, whoever it was, whoever these mysterious people were, I guaranteed you they cannot name more than 2 characters that are in the game. I guarantee it. I'm talking about the voters. I'm not talking about the fans, because if the fans can't even name more than 2 characters out of that retarded game. But I am talking about the people that voted for this piece of crap. This game was already in line to win everything. Once the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley, once the higher-ups was able to, I'm talking about before the game even came out, they already was spearheading this game to be the symbol. I told you guys, The Last of Us 2 is nothing more than a symbol for these people, for the media, for the modern day liberal media. This is what they want. I told you guys that. You laughed. What? Come on, man. You laughed at me. I was the first one to come out here, and you all laughed. Every single one of you laughed at me. Come on, man. The Last of Us 2 ain't gonna win nothing, man. The symbol? What symbol, man? What are you talking about, man? Now, as you can see, the best direction. How the hell did The Last of Us 2 win the best direction? The best director, the best anything like that? How? disgruntled employees leaking stuff online. If it wasn't for these disgruntled employees that were being badly directed by Neil Cuckman himself, we would have never got the leaks. We would have never known. We'd have been jumping into The Last of Us 2 completely blind because Sony and Naughty Dog and the biased media refused to even show you anything that pertained to Abigail. We didn't get a commercial that was Abigail focused until this week. This flipping week. They've been hiding this character for months. If it wasn't for the bad direction that was going on at Naughty Dog, we would have never known. We would have been walking into our local gaming stores, putting down our $60, our hard-earned $60, right in the middle of the quarantine. We'd have been playing this game, and we would have been seeing nothing but just pure disrespect in front of our flipping faces. As a matter of fact, I kind of wish that happened. Just to see the outrage and the community would have been even more intense. But the only thing is, we, by those people that work at The Last of Us 2, that were working on The Last of Us 2, they quit. And then when they quit, they went to go work at Microsoft. Not only that, they went to go work on the new Halo, huh? Did you see the new Halo? We'll get into it. We'll get into it. The best, like, guys, come on now, come on. I've been saying for weeks that the biased liberal media is against us. They're against the gamers. And The Last of Us 2 and the Video Game Awards was 100% proof to you what I'm trying to say. How can there be such a drastic disconnect between gamers and the gaming media? What the hell did the gaming media see in this game? As a matter of fact, they shouldn't be allowed to pick the game. We should be the ones they allowed. Oh yeah, but Zoe, they did let you allowed. You got the player's voice, the player's choice. That wasn't us. That wasn't us. That we didn't vote for that garbage. They voted for it. I'm telling you, they voted for it. Who the hell's gonna vote for Ghost is so shitty? Who's gonna do that shit, man? That game is nothing more than another generic Assassin's Creed game. And the open world is so flipping dead. It's a corpse. It's dead. It's nothing going on in this world. It's garbage storytelling. Not one person can name the main character from Ghost of Tsushima, and that's the thing that really gets me so flipping mad. Nobody knows who that character is. Who's the main characters? If you was to show me the main character right now, I would have thought it was the character from Sekiro. That was a bias award show that was pro-Sony. Trying to make it seem, give off the illusion that Sony's got it going on. Sony's the place to be. Sony's where it's at. Go out there and run and buy your PlayStation 5s. Because Sony's doing it, man. Which is bullshit. Ghost is so shitty. We all know what the 2020 player's voice, player's choice is. We all know. I don't even have to say the name. And I guarantee the chat room will light up the chat room, letting everybody know what it is. Animal Crossing dominated in 2020. Animal Crossing alone has outsold every single exclusive for the PlayStation combined for 2020. All those games combined that came out in 2020. Dreams. I can't laugh. I gotta stop laughing because once I start laughing, you guys gonna think I'm trolling. Dreams. They bought Dreams, right? And created Mario games out of the goddamn creator crap. Dreams, Final Fantasy VII, Last of Us 2, Ghost is So Shitty. Combined, still is nowhere in the vicinity of catching Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing dominated 2020. As soon as Animal Crossing came out, that is, as soon as when the pandemic hit, the same exact day when they decided to shut everything down. And when they shut everything down, everybody ran to Animal Crossing. The word of mouth was so positive for Animal Crossing in 2020, it's still trending to this day. People are still creating their levels and posting them to Twitter, posting them to Facebook, or, the Grindr accounts, wherever. Moving things and reorganizing things and collecting things and talking to the animals and dancing with the animals. Dancing with the animals, right? Dominated 2020. And you mean to tell me a game that came out at the end of 2020, it was a garbage game. The only reason people bought it is because they felt like it was some type of safety cushion for The Last of Us 2. The game only lasted for 1 day on social media, and after that, nobody ever played the game ever again. They added free DLC, free levels, free characters that nobody knows about, and nobody went back to play the Ghost of So Shitty. So you mean to tell me that the Ghost of So Shitty won voice of the players? Are you kidding me? I looked at the list of voice of the players. It was all Sony exclusives. It was rigged. It was a con job. You mean to tell me that Animal Crossing could not make this list? When it's everybody has this game? But a game that nobody knows about sold the worst of all the games that came out in 2020. That's the player's voice. That's the player's choice. And might I add, nobody knows who the main character is. Till this day, people are still getting confused with this game and Sekiro. What is it, Sekiro, guys? No, Ghost of Tsushima. What? What's that? Huh? What's that? What is it? People are confused. We think that we're playing the Sekiro game, right? We're playing a real game, right? And then somebody comes and, what's this guy, Sekiro? Whatever. Sekiro? No, Ghost of Tsushima, man. What's that? What the hell? People don't even know what it is. It was nothing more than a safety cushion. Sekiro was nothing more than a Trojan horse. That's all it was. A distraction. To keep your mind off of The Last of Us 2. Because that was such a flipping failure. A failure. The failure of 2020 is the game of the awards. Is the game of the flipping year. And it swiped the board. It swiped the board. If it wasn't in its category, even it was still there. They had it in RPG of the year. Which was the Final Fantasy VII Remake, a game that wasn't even completed. It wasn't even done. We still got 7 to 8 more parts to go. And they gave that game of the year, they gave that RPG of the year. What the hell is going on? Why isn't nobody catching on what's going on? Why can't anybody else see? We are being conned. Sony, Geoff Keighley, and the Game Awards is killing gaming single-handedly. Chaos Rider, what's up, brother? That was a PlayStation Fanboys Awards, not a Video Game Awards. Even the donators have a problem with it. Even the audience, everybody is confused. Now everybody's waking up. Everybody needs to wake up, and we need to wake up now. We have to wake up, and we have to wake up now. We cannot allow them to get away with this garbage ever again. We can't. We're not going to let them steal gaming away from us. This is the only thing that we have left. They've stolen everything else from us. They've stolen our women from us. Our women are nothing more. They've stolen our family from us. Huh? They stole The Last of Us. The last thing we have is our gaming, guys, that we can control. We can control this. We have to control this. Stealing everything from us. RPG of the year, Final Fantasy VII Remake. And it wasn't a fucking completed game. Player's Choice of the Year. Ghost is so shitty. Can you guys see? Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Game of the Year. Geoff, Neil Cuckman and The Last of Us. We have to do something. We have to do something about this. This is just sad. This just is embarrassing. What, did anybody even watch the Game of Awards? Because I didn't hear any reports come out saying this was the highest viewed. You know how Geoff Keighley and Sony and all them like to jump out the window and say this is the highest viewed, fastest. I didn't see that this year. Maybe you guys might have saw it. I haven't been on social media since the Game Awards. I've been training and sculpting, preparing my body. I don't know. What a joke. But if there was a shining moment, if there was a shining moment, if there was something to smile about, if there was something to be positive about, if there was something to look forward to, it's two companies. Two companies. X-Tendo. Xbox and Nintendo. I tell you what, Xbox and Nintendo dominated the Game Awards, did they not? Xbox and Nintendo really showed you what gaming is. It's not The Last of Us 2. It's not Sony. It's not PlayStation. Xbox and Nintendo, they showed you what it is. I got nothing but love and respect for Xbox and Nintendo for keeping it mother flipping gaming at that goddamn Game Awards. The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy VII are not games. But when it came to Xbox and Nintendo, they let you know what games are. Nintendo with that Sephiroth, with that Sephiroth announcement. There was a couple of other jewels and gems that they were able to show off. But damn, if I got to give it up, if I have to give it up, and I'm going to give it up right here, if I got to give its flowers where the flowers belong, Microsoft was outstanding at the Game Awards. Outstanding. Now, when it came to rewarding Microsoft for what they have done in 2020, they didn't get nothing. The biased media is against us. They're against games. Ori and the Blind Forest. I did see Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator got an award. A Just Do award. So I'll give them props on that. Ori and the Blind Forest should have had best animation, best artwork, best music, best all of that. Didn't get any of that. What other games came out that were made by Microsoft? We had Wasteland 3 that came out this year. There was a list. I should have been more prepared. I should have it written down. But there was a lot of games that Microsoft came out this year and it was swept under the rug and ignored by the liberal gaming media, the gaming awards, and the Sony fanboys. But Microsoft had a pretty outstanding year. But whatever, it's the past is the past. But when it came to the future, that was outstanding. That was outstanding. Microsoft really outdid themselves with the little bit of time they had, and they impressed and they impressed and they impressed. For me, for the show of the night, for the announcement of the night, and Microsoft tried to be slick. Those little slicksters over there at Microsoft. Hey, keep your expectations low, guys. Come on, keep your expectations really low. We're going to have announcements tonight, but they showed off the new Perfect Dark game. Classic Perfect Dark series that's made by Rare. I remember back in the day when Perfect Dark came out for the N64, and I didn't have an N64, but there was a game that I wanted to buy the N64 for. It was that Perfect Dark because the media was just like, yo, this is it. Not only that, Nintendo fanboys were saying this is it, Perfect Dark is it. I never got a chance to play Perfect Dark, but I will get a chance to play because I have the rare play as soon as I get my Xbox Series X. So I can't wait to tamper and play around and get to the nitty-gritty when it pertains to Perfect Dark. So I apologize if I don't know the ins and the outs when it pertains to Perfect Dark, but I will tell you this, when I was a kid, 20-something odd years ago, I remember Perfect Dark was the media's darling, it was the gaming's darling, it was a game that was a contender, it was a game you had to look out for, and Microsoft is on board and ready to bring back the series, pushing it to new levels, new heights, new everything. So they showed up the new trailer of Perfect Dark. That came out of nowhere. That was exciting. That was great. Not only that, Perfect Dark, it's going to be hard for the media to hate on Perfect Dark as well. It's going to be hard for the media to hate on Perfect Dark. Why do I say that? It's a female-led character. It's going to be a female-led character. She's going to be doing all this. She's going to be doing the bells and the whistles. Boom, 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 boom. But at least it's organically made. At least this is a character we've known for over 20 years. At least it's something we can really get behind. At least we know they're not going to really push that super toxically SJW narratives upon us. So Phil Spencer, Microsoft, nice chess move. Nice chess move with Perfect Dark. It's going to be hard for them to hate on that game, huh? With a female-led character, huh? Outstanding show by Microsoft. What else? There was the Cyberpunk 2077 in connection with Forza. There was my show, my game of the night, the game that made me go, yeah! You know what I'm saying? The game that made me jump out of my seat, scream, was Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator. All this whole time I thought Flight Simulator was on the Xbox. Nobody told me. Nobody corrected me. It was a damn PC game. But Flight Simulator is coming to the Xbox Series X. Making sure all your bells and the whistles are scalpels on tip cap pick. All right, here we go. Bro, the first stream that we get, the first time when I get the beauty of the Xbox Series X, when I get Flight Simulator, right? Hopefully it comes on Game Pass. If not, I'm still gonna buy the physical copy, but I'm also gonna have Game Pass as well. It's a bargain of a deal. $120 for a year to get access to an unlimited supply of games. Hundreds upon hundreds of games. And they update the list. They're there once a week. Once a week they're updating new games. And the games they take off are garbage. They take off the games that nobody's playing anyway. But once we get Flight Simulator, boom, I'm gonna be at Newark, New Jersey, Newark Airlines, wherever they call it. I'm gonna take off from my city of the area, boom, and this is me. Me gonna fly all the way to Japan. I'm gonna go all the way to Japan. It's gonna take about the time that it takes to take from my area to Japan is 24 hours. We're gonna do a 24-hour stream of just flying. I'm gonna put it in autopilot mode, and then I'm gonna be chilling, right? We're gonna be chilling, eating snacks, and just enjoying the beautiful scenery as we make our way to Japan. What else? Oh, Game Pass. Game Pass will be finally adding all of the Yakuza games. And you can buy the game singly as well. If you don't want to get into the Game Pass, you can finally buy Yakuza 3. That's my favorite, one of my favorite Yakuza games of all time. Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5. You will have Yakuza 6. Huh? Then you will have Yakuza Kiwami, Kiwami 2. You will have Yakuza Like a Dragon. All the Yakuza games on Game Pass on the Xbox. Hey, this is me. This is me not looking back. Huh? I'm not looking back to the PlayStation. What is it to look back at the PlayStation for, huh? This is me right here. This is me. Bow. I'm straight ahead. This is me. This is not me looking back. Oh, I gotta go back and play. What? Speaking of going back, what the hell did PlayStation show off? What an embarrassment of a company. PlayStation 3, shame on you, Sony. PlayStation 4, shame on me. It's my fault. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 5. You'll never fool me again. You'll never fool me again. You'll never fool me again, Sony. I made the mistake and I purchased the PlayStation 4. I made the mistake and I believed the media when they said to run out and go buy the PlayStation 4 because it's better than the Xbox. I made the mistake. I made the mistake, and guess what? I had to pay for that. I'm paying for it right now. I'm currently streaming off of my PlayStation. I have to pay for that. But guess what? I ain't making that decision. I ain't making that mistake ever again. And if I were you, I would get far, 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 far away from the PlayStation. It is a joke. It is a travesty. It's garbage. It's terrible. I've been telling you guys, it's terrible. I don't give a goddamn how many awards they give these crappy games. I'm telling you, it's terrible. It's terrible. All the Sony fanboys that were telling you that the PlayStation 5 was better than the Xbox Series X because it had exclusives. What happened to Astro Bot? What happened to Little Big Planet? What happened to Spider-Man Miles Morales? What happened to Demon Souls? What happened to those games? Why are they all currently playing Destiny? Why are they all currently playing Call of Duty? Did you guys just see the top selling games on the PlayStation 5? The top selling games is Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. We're going into another generation of PlayStation when they're not buying their games, not supporting their games. Could you imagine buying a Nintendo Switch and another game is outselling Zelda Breath of the Wild? Could you imagine buying the Xbox Series X and another game is outselling Halo? What did they show off at the Game Awards when it pertained to Sony? They showed off a game that we had no interest about anyway, and then they showed another stupid, pretentious, overly cartoon-looking game. It was garbage. What the fuck does Sony show off? What do they have for those people, those idiots over there? What do they have for the media and those fanboys to play? I guess it doesn't matter. With The Last of Us 2, with Ghost of Tsushima, and the Final Fantasy VII Remake, I guess it doesn't really matter. You can throw garbage on that console, and the media will take it and say, don't worry about it, we got it, and then give it 9s and 10s. They'll put down some androgynous-sounding weirdo to review the game. Yo, we got a donation! That's my dude. I keep getting his name. Menander Rake. Why aren't the media talking about the Game Pass now available on your phone? Surely that's something worth talking about. Master Chief on the go. I didn't know that, but since you told me that, it sounds awesome. Game Pass on my go, and I'm able to play on my phone, and I'm able to get access to my games. I'm able to play Yakuza. I'm able to play Yakuza on the go. Is that true? Is that how it goes? I got to look into that. I believe you 100%. And thank you so much for the donation. But we got to look into that. Can I play Yakuza on the go on my cell phone? If that's true, game over, Sony. Game over. Game over. Sony still hasn't given me access to play the Yakuza games on the go. Is that true? They're saying yes. They're saying yes. Yakuza will be on the Switch. I don't know. I don't know. The director of Yakuza, he just doesn't see Switch as a viable option Um, I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at that. Even though I messed with him heavy because he was able to take the Yakuza franchise and turn it to a JRPG, turn-based JRPG, and I can't wait to get an Xbox Series X and play that bad boy. I currently have all the Yakuza games for the PlayStation, but I'm just gonna have to keep them. I'm gonna have to just get the. I'm just gonna have to get the Xbox versions and just dive into those games. I think I'm gonna do all the games. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get all the platinums and the achievements. Excuse me for saying platinums. I'm not saying I'm gonna get all the achievements and get the maximum trophies, whatever they call it. Excuse me. But I'm gonna play through them all, beat them all. I'm gonna start from Yakuza 0, and I'm just gonna work my way up from there. All on the Xbox. God, I don't know how people can say there's no games. Oh, but they're old games. Didn't y'all just buy Spider-Man Miles Morales, a 6-hour game? Demon Souls was a remaster? Right now you're currently playing the last generation of Black Ops and Destiny 2? Old games, schmo games. If I ain't never played those games before, guess what? They knew. How about that? And guess what? If we want to talk about new games, Nintendo Switch is king. Microsoft did an outstanding job at the Video Game Awards. Outstanding. Flight Simulator. Perfect Dark. When I get a chance to play Forza Horizon, I'm going to be driving around in the new Cyberpunk Punk 2070 car. Yakuza is on Game Pass. Master Chief was announced for Fortnite, whatever the hell this garbage is. I was gonna buy him, but I'm not buying him for the PlayStation version. I don't have an Xbox. Is there a way that I can buy Master Chief on the Xbox without having an Xbox? I was gonna buy him. I'm about to run out of time too to get him, get the bundle and shit. It's the Video Game Awards, when it pertains to the award giving part, it was sad. It was pathetic. I felt like Sony lost more than won. I felt like the Sony fanboys, Geoff, Keighley, and the Game Awards, I felt like they lost because I feel like they've lost the trust of the gaming public. And I think more and more people are finally seeing the message that Zombie 70 is giving off. And is that we cannot trust these people, man. They don't like us. When you start to see games like The Last of Us rewarded, they don't like us. They want a mass reset on the gamers. They do. They want us out of here. And they want a new breed of weirdos to come in and buy their games. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Sony, keep pushing your little agendas in your little games. I saw it in Miles Morales. I saw the little Black Lives Matter mural that you did. I see what you did in The Last of Us 2. I see what you're doing. I know what you're doing. But guess what? It's only going to bite you in the butt in the end. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, man. But Microsoft and Nintendo saved the Game Awards. Save them. If Microsoft and Nintendo was not there, my God, that would have been a drag. It would have been good if Microsoft and Nintendo never showed up. If they weren't, if Geoff Keighley and the Game Awards and Sony, if they felt like they didn't need to acknowledge your games, I would have never showed up. I would have drew my own little Microsoft award show, bring Nintendo in, and we would have did something together. But we would do some type of X-Tendo collaboration. Could you imagine if Microsoft and Nintendo wasn't there and we would start looking at a game that nobody gave a fuck about that's coming exclusive to the PlayStation? Who cares? And some other childish cartoony game that Sony fanboys claim they don't like? What the hell did Sony show off? What was that? That's what I'm getting excited for, is those two games? Horizon Zero Dawn 2, God of War? I didn't play those games last generation. Nobody played those games. My God. I want to talk to the Xbox fanboys. I want to talk. This is going to be on a side tangent. I don't think you guys even really know what this is. I could go into the Halo leaks and updates and all that, but I want to go into this first because this has been sitting on my mind all week long. Microsoft guys, I got to talk to you guys, man. This is very important, what I'm about to say. Let's give Phil Spencer the respect that he deserves. Let's do that. Let's let Phil Spencer steer the ship. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But let's let Phil Spencer do this. You know what I mean? He's got this. Trust me. He's got this. We just got to let him do his thing. I know you guys, and I don't want to insult you, but you got to make sure that we can see the forest through the trees. And you're probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Listen, Square Enix was bullied by the media, and I told you guys. And you guys, you all laughed at me. What? Man, Square Enix has got free choice to do whatever they want, man. No, I told you guys. And you didn't listen to me. I told you, Sony doesn't have any money. Sony is broke. You have to understand, when Sony came out with the PlayStation 3, it was a nightmare for Sony and the PlayStation brand. They lost over trillions upon trillions of dollars. They almost went down under. According to them, the PlayStation 4 was able to save them from going out of business. You have to understand, they have no money. What are you talking about, man? They just bought Crunchyroll, dude. They have no money. And they cannot put the money down to buy studios. But what they do have is the media. That's who they have. The media is behind them. And like I said, I saw it happen. I saw it start with IGN. Greg Miller, Colin Moriarty. I hate those guys. And I know that's a strong and toxic word to use. I hate them. I do not like them because they started it. They started that shit over there at IGN. Now, I'm not sure if anybody put a battery in their back and told them to do it, but I'm just going off of what I saw those motherfuckers do at IGN. They deliberately had their own podcast where it was PlayStation focused. And I watched them try to sell some of the most shittiest PlayStation 3 games. They tried to sell the PlayStation 3 and nobody bought it. It flopped. It flopped to the Xbox 360, the superior, inferior console at that time. And then when I saw what they did over there at IGN when it pertains to the PlayStation 4, when Xbox had made the mistake by doing the whole DRM thing, and it was a mistake, we can admit that, but that's in the past. And then Sony was able to come out and say, "This, you can trade your games like this. All you gotta do is, if you want to just trade your games, here you go." And then IGN, I'm telling you, they took it, and then every day they were going, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4, PlayStation. I watched it. Even I fell for it. And I bought that shit. I spent over $400 for that PlayStation 4. And only had one game to play out of its 8-year life cycle. And ever since then, I've never forgiven IGN for what they did. I have never forgiven Sony for what they did. And every single day, I was able to see how the media was able to manipulate the minds of the masses. And they're doing it right now. And what's good is that you guys are starting to see it. But now the media is playing a dirty game. And the thing is, if your game is not exclusive to the PlayStation and or not promoted, like Cyberpunk 2077 has a promotional deal going on with Microsoft. And as you can see, yes, they gave it 9s and 10s. Yes, but we all know 9s and 10s don't mean shit nowadays. We all know that. Especially with games like The Last of Us 2. If there is a symbol for us to let us know that 9s and 10s don't mean nothing, The Last of Us 2 should be it. Now, even though they gave it 9s and 10s, they gave you the real review of Cyberpunk 2077. Oh my God, it's so buggy. Bugs. I literally saw one article. I saw an article where the guy was complaining that he put 200 hours into the game. He was complaining about putting 200 hours into a video game. Oh my God. Cyberpunk 2020 forced me to put 200 hours. It raped me into yeah. It raped 200 hours into my quality time. I mean, I don't have time for this. I swear to God, I am not lying. There's an article right now that says Cyberpunk, I put 200 hours in Cyberpunk 2077, and that's a bad thing. Meanwhile, Miles Morales is 6 hours long. 6 hours long, and I gave it 9s and 10s. The tutorial stage of Cyberpunk is 7 hours long. Just to get to the tutorial section. They gave it 9s and 10s, but we all know 9s and 10s don't mean shit. But they were dead honest when they came to that game, man. And when it comes to Sony exclusives, they're talking so much goddamn babble. Oh my God, wow. Last of Us 2, man, it was such a transcendent time. It transformed me. I was a man when I played this game, and I came out as a woman. Like, they just started using all these babbling, bibbling, giggling words. It was such a fantastic game. It was so orgasmic. Turn it sexual, you know? Cyberpunk 27. You know, I was starting to think bugs weren't a problem. I was starting to think that glitches wasn't a problem. I was starting to think that game crashes wasn't a problem. The way that they mediate the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5s all over the world are crashing, bricking, glitching. All over the world. PlayStation 5 is we were the highest sold console in the USA. We were the highest, fastest sold console. We were the fastest launched console of all time. Fastest. But what they're not telling you is the fastest returned exchange console of all time. That's what they're not telling you. That's what they're not telling you. Why? Because of bricking, crashes, breakings. All of a sudden, glitches is bad. I would have sworn they would have gave Cyberpunk 2077 a pass for the glitches the way they've been mediating and reporting the PlayStation 5. That's what I would have thought. And I saw the glitches. I saw them. The glitches were so minor, you know, characters walking into the wall, characters getting stuck into the wall. doing some type of spazzed out session. Shit we saw for years now in some of the most iconic games known to man, the Mass Effects, help me out, Fallouts, the Skyrims, things you would see in nothing more than a regular Bethesda game. Oh my God, this is just unplayable. Look, this character's stuck in the wall. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, I can't. This is just unacceptable. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was literally watching gameplay. Spider-Man Miles Morales was swinging around the city. Now you're probably saying, Zobi, what's the big deal? Spider-Man Miles Morales, that's what he does. He swings around. No, correction. Spider-Man Miles Morales was a lamppost. He was a lamppost swinging around the city. He was a brick swinging around the city. There was a headless Spider-Man glitch where he was walking around without a head, doing sign language. Oh, but now glitches and bugs are a problem when it pertains to Cyberpunk 2077, huh? The game that is promoted to seem like it's Xbox. We just got a car in Forza. We just got the new Cyberpunk car in Forza Horizon 4. Did we not? Bullies. That's all the gaming media is. Bullies. And I will not stand down to a bully. I remember when I was watching Dragon Ball Z, and Frieza had all these jokes on Goku. Ah, you're nothing more than a monkey. You're nothing, you're a Saiyan. You're a dead race. I killed your race. I remember Goku looked at him and said, man, you ain't nothing more than a bully. That's all you are. And I'm about to kick your ass. We gotta let Phil Spencer drive this Cyberpunk 2077 car. Now, I know the Cyberpunk 2077 car is a little glitchy. Huh? I know you be just randomly driving it. The car just takes off and flies in the air for no reason. And you know me, I'm trying to defend the game. Oh, that's the flying mechanic. She must have hit the flying button. Did you hit the takeoff fly button? It's 2077 and they got flying cars now. I'm trying to defend the game. Bullies. Right now, the media is, you got to pay attention. They did it with Avengers. Square Enix was like, yo, before Avengers came out, they were like, you know what? We're not going to do exclusives to consoles anymore. Our games are just not doing well. Especially under Sony. Sony, we're not going to do Sony exclusives anymore. They're just not selling. And a lot of people go, oh my God, Avengers lost so much money. The media ran out and threw up this article for Square Enix to see. The media threw it up and said, Square Enix lost this something $1 million. Avengers. And it wasn't just Avengers. It was Final Fantasy VII. They don't tell you that either. They don't tell you that it was also the Final Fantasy VII remake is what lost them money. They were really planning on banking in on Final Fantasy VII, and it flopped on the PlayStation like I told you guys. I told you guys. And the shit came out. But they wanted to put all the blame on Avengers, but I was looking at that sheet, and it also said Final Fantasy VII lost them thousands, about millions of dollars. It was in developmental hell. A lot of people try to get on Cyberpunk 2077 for taking a long time. God damn, it took fucking Final Fantasy VII remake. Then there's 6 or 7 years to come out. Just for a piece of a game. For a piece of a game. So the media threw it up there and said, look how much money you lost. Look how much money you lost because we gave this game negative reviews. Oh, and they rolled that Avengers game. Multi-plat. It's on the Xbox and on the PlayStation. They rolled that game. They bashed that game. So Square Enix was like, oh no, what do we do? when we came out with a piece of a game that was complete garbage, the media raved over it. We put out a full game, and the media bashed us. We got to let Phil Spencer drive this car. I'm going to get to my point right now. Over the week, Square Enix had announced that they're going to be coming out with some type of game called Project Antifa, Project Athena, Project Anita. I don't know what the game's called. And guess what? I don't give a goddamn what the game's called. My Xbox brothers, let's let Phil Spencer drive this car, please. Let him drive, please. We got to fall back. Project Antifa, let me get the name right. What's the game called? What's the game called, guys? Project Anita? They don't even know. And these are the guys to know. We're the guys to know what this game is. Listen, let them drive this car, because Square Enix came out and said Project Antifa was going to be a 2-year game. It was going to be exclusive to the PlayStation for 24 months, 2 years, or whatever like that, right? And the Xbox fanboys came out and said, you know what, this is bullcrap. And they're right, it is bullcrap. Square Enix was bullied into doing this. Trust me, Square Enix was bullied into doing this, because if this game came out equally the same time as the PlayStation and the Xbox, they would destroy this game. But now they have a 2-year head start. So now the media can take the game, even though it's going to be trash, and say, it's amazing. It's beautiful. Don't you want to own a PlayStation 5 for this game? You don't have to wait like over there in the Xbox. Watch. Meanwhile, the game will be complete trash. And trust me on this. Trust me on this. I have been a Square Enix fan for over 20 years. Over 20 years. Square Enix was my favorite company growing up. Especially when I first got my grubby, cum-stained fingers over the Final Fantasy VII. And after that, I was Brave Prince of Musashi. I was playing Saga Frontier. They're doing a remake of that on the Switch soon. And then my favorite video game of all time is Xenogears. And after that, I have just been a Square Enix fanatic. And I am telling you, Square Enix. Now, there's exceptions to the rule. What I'm about to say, there's exceptions to the rule. Pay attention. Enix is good. Enix makes Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest XI is currently free on Xbox Game Pass right now, and I hope you Xbox guys played it. It's a beautiful game. Outstanding game. Great storytelling. There's a gay character in it that I love. I think he's my favorite character, is the gay guy. Him being gay means nothing, but I'm just, Also, the Bravery Default, Octopath Travelers, they're good. But that's something on the side. Those are other companies at other places. I'm talking about main Square Enix. I'm talking about Final Fantasy 15 Square Enix. I'm talking about Final Fantasy 13 Square Enix. I am talking about the Final Fantasy VII Remake Square Enix. I am talking about Project Antifa Square Enix. Terrible. 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 They haven't made a good game in over 10 years. 10 years! Xbox fanboys, now's not the time to panic. Now's not the time to panic and say, see, there you go. We got to make Elder Scrolls an exclusive to Xbox now. We can't put it on PlayStation now. You see this? You see this? Look what they're doing with Project Antifa. They can have that garbage. They can have that garbage. They can have it for so long that it never makes it on the goddamn Xbox. And I'm pretty sure when it comes to the goddamn Xbox, it'll be free on Game Pass. They can have that garbage. Now's not the time to panic. And I understand you want to have Elder Scrolls exclusive. You want the new Elder Scrolls 6 exclusive to the Xbox that'll get people to get out there and buy it. It'll get no. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to understand, we have to trust Phil Spencer. He knows what he's doing. Listen. Having the most consoles sold means nothing in 2020 and beyond, especially for PlayStation. They had the most consoles sold with the PlayStation 4, and they're still broke. Listen, Sony can be on top of shit creek with a paddle this deep. They're still gonna sink. Yeah, they call me rabbit, but this is a turtle race. Trust me, they can be on top of a shit hill. But at the end of the day, Phil Spencer already told you there's console tribalism. People just don't like Xbox. I'm sorry to say, people just don't like Xbox. So even if Elder Scrolls was exclusive, they would still go buy it for the PC. Why? Because they did it with Cyberpunk 2077. The Sony fanboys ran out and bought Cyberpunk 2077 for the PC. Why? Because they knew if they played that game on their piece of shit console, that console would have broke. And or it's already broken. Console tribalism. There was a guy that did a live reaction to Perfect Dark, some type of man from another country. And he was watching it. And the Perfect Dark came on screen. He was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. And then he saw the Xbox symbol at the end. And he was like, oh, console tribalism. With fans and the media. And at the end of the day, it's all about making money. Okay, you don't want to buy our game on the Xbox? Get it on the PC. Or Game Pass. And trust me on this. Sony fanboys can have it. Sony fanboys can have Elder Scrolls. They can have that. Let them have it. Where's the money going to go to? It's not going to them. It's not going to Sony. They got to pay us to play it. Trust me, it's okay. Let Phil Spencer do this. Yes, the media is going to clown us, man. Yes, the media is going to clown us, but check this out. Sony's going to do it too. Trust me, Sony is going to be putting their games on other consoles. They're going to be doing it. The thing is, when Sony does it, the media is going to... Oh my God, wow, why did Microsoft... They're going to be applauding and rewarding Sony for putting their games on other consoles. Even though they bullied you guys and said Xbox has no games, why are their games all over the place? Why are they... even though they did that to y'all. So it doesn't matter. Let Phil Spencer do this. Let Phil Spencer get this. Let him do what he wants to do with Elder Scrolls. Fuck Project Antifa. That's not the reason why we lose our cool. We got to keep our cool at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We cannot let us see some sweat coming out of our beads of our face because of Project Antifa. That game is garbage. And I didn't even play it yet. It's garbage. Let Phil Spencer handle this. If he wants it over there, let him put it over there. Because I'm telling you, Sony's going to do it. But when Sony does it, watch how the news articles are going to change. Oh my God, God of War will be on the Xbox Series X. And you know what? That's a good thing. Watch. It's a battle we can't win because we're losing because of tribalism. Phil Spencer already put that out there, let us know. It's not us that has the tribalism. We've been tribalism since day one. He knows it's going to be the media. And if he can beat the media to their own game before Sony starts doing it, then guess what? We'll be the ones making the real money. Sony can have those bitch-ass council cells, man. They still broke. They're still broke. Watch how limited the games were going to be on the PlayStation this generation. Watch. It's already limited now. They found a way to sell you. They're finding ways to sell you PlayStation 4 games. God of War, that's a PlayStation 4 game. Horizon Zero Dawn 2, that's a PlayStation 4 game. All these games are PlayStation 4 games. It's a joke. The only thing the PlayStation 5 can do is optimize PlayStation 4 games. It's having a problem just playing Cyberpunk 2027. Let's not lose our cool for Project Antifa, guys. Let's let Phil Spencer handle this. He knows where it's going. He has a 10-year plan. And Sony has no creative original bone in their body. And they're going to copy. The only thing they have is the goddamn media. We have to defeat the media. Whenever we see articles from these people, we need to unsubscribe to some of these channels by the thousands, by the hundreds, by the millions. We should be refusing to watch IGN reviews. We should be refusing to click on clickbaity articles from Kotaku. We should refuse to be clicking on clickbaity articles from Polygon. We should refuse from watching GameStop. We should refuse to stop supporting the media with our clicks. We need to start building our own social network from the ground up. Soon we're going to have the X-Tendo network. We'll be bringing you nothing but organic, objective. Come in there and we support that. We support our own. We don't support the flip-floppers. We don't support the guys that looking on the PlayStation side. Ain't shit over there. Hey, man. We don't support the flip-floppers. I'll name names, but you guys already know who they are. Crap Gamer. Mooch. I saw you, Mooch. Next Gen. 720? I'll name names, but I'm not going to name names here. There's some great people out there. Damn it, I don't know names. I'm so sorry. There's some great guys that you guys will be following and watching out there. Let me look. Hold on. Hold on now. There's some great channels out there. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Damn it. Oh, did you guys see the Left 4 Dead spiritual successor? I'm excited for that. I'll get you guys next podcast. Jesus Christ. Where's my dude at? There's a bunch of these dudes, man. But we should be creating our own networks. We should be getting away from them. We don't trust them anymore. They're lucky Microsoft was at the Game Awards. If they weren't, we wouldn't have watched. Give it up for Nintendo. Give it up, 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 give it up. Give it up for Nintendo, fellas. Nintendo, this is so sad. PlayStation launched, right? This PlayStation's beloved by all gamers. It's beloved by the media. It's beloved by gamers. Oh, so it was the fastest selling console. It was the fastest selling PlayStation console. It's the fastest selling console ever. Nintendo Switch defeated PlayStation by miles in PlayStation's launch month. You didn't even know that. The media didn't even tell you. They wanted to tell you how successful the PlayStation was. They wanted to create these fake articles talking about it was the fastest this and the fastest that, which is all bullshit. We know the only people that bought that PlayStation 5 was the Dusty Dirty Brigade. That was it. They weren't bought by real gamers. I don't know not one real gamer that owns a PlayStation 5. It was the Dusty Dirty Twitter Brigade. Meanwhile, I'm looking up in the average consumer, the average home. I went up into the suburbs. I went up into the ghettos. I didn't see anybody with it. Nobody. Meanwhile, Dusty Brigade Twitter, Negro Twitter, they got two PlayStations. They got the PlayStation with the disc and without the disc drive. Not only that, bots were buying up all the PlayStations. Bots were buying up all the PlayStations. Not allowing you to get your access to your PlayStation if you wanted one, which you don't. What the hell do you want a PlayStation for? Did you just see the Game Awards? There was nothing. There was nothing shown. There was nothing. Still, no PlayStation 5 games within sight. Still, all of them will be PlayStation 4 games. Consoles are crashing, breaking, waking out, spazzing out, spacing out. Some of the consoles, you're just spacing out. You're putting your disc in, and it's just not even working. A crap of a console. And guess what? Nintendo still defeated it. Oh, yeah! Yes! Nintendo was #1 this month. Nintendo dominated its sales. It sold over 1 million consoles in a month. No sale. There was no Black Friday sale. There was access to over thousands of new games. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Xbox Series X did pretty well. Xbox Series X did extremely well, especially for a console that is currently sold out everywhere. They sold out, Xbox Series X sold out every single one of the Xboxes that were on the market. They were all sold out. You can't get not one. It's gone. It's gone. Finito. Finish. Poof. Meanwhile, they're still updating. You can go down to Costco's and get yours. You can go down to Family Dollar, the Family Buffet. I was at the buffet one time and they were giving away PlayStations. You can still get access to PlayStations currently, right now. Not only that, they're exchanging them at an alarming rate. There's still access to get PlayStations. Meanwhile, they were in stores and they were seeing, people had their cameras and they were able to see that the stores were still full with PlayStations. You can still get a PlayStation. You can't get an Xbox. So congratulations to Microsoft for selling out on every single one of their Xboxes. This is all for the United States. PlayStation, pathetic. Like I said, Dusty Dirty Brigade and bots. If it wasn't for those two, where would PlayStation really be at? We'll see. We will see. Congratulations to big congratulatories to Nintendo, man. I told you guys Nintendo was going to destroy Sony. Oh, come on, man. There was only a limited supply of PlayStations, man. There was only a limited supply of PlayStations, dude. Come on, man. There was also a limited supply of PlayStations. That's why. No. There weren't limited supplies of Nintendo Switches? I could have sworn they slowed down production of Nintendo Switches due to the pandemic. So Nintendo doesn't count? Nintendo didn't have limited supply? The last time I heard, Nintendo Switch had to slow down production on Nintendo Switch due to the pandemic. Oh, now Nintendo Switches ain't hard. Now I can just walk up into my store and buy Nintendo Switch. Is that what you're telling me? I can walk into my goddamn Walmart right now. I guarantee I can't get a Nintendo Switch. I can't even get any damn Joy-Cons. Please. Man, it's sold out, man. It's sold out. Please. It only sold out because of these bots, these Sony bots. Please. And we'll end the video with this. How you guys doing, man? Everybody good? Everybody feeling good? Good week. Powerful week in gaming, man. Powerful week in gaming. Microsoft showed off the new Halo Infinite. They did some type of update. The information. I would have did this video days ago, but I'm doing my thing, and I'm on the Discord, right? And usually they're posting some of the most wackiest, wildest shit. You know what I'm saying? They're posting overweight white women. They're posting, a new sale for a cheeseburger or something. They're posting, some fat slob like Boogie 2988 or something. But as soon as the Halo Infinite information comes out, and they know I need the information so I can give it to you guys, we could have did a deep analysis of this the Halo Infinite stuff. But these guys, for some reason, they all of a sudden they weren't there to be found for some strange reason. So anyway, I got the Halo Infinite, and I saw the information. I showed off the new Xbox fanboys. You really should have kept your mother flipping mouth shut. You should have kept your dirty, nasty mouth shut. That's what I did with Demon Souls. With Demon Souls, I knew what I was seeing. When I saw the game in the gameplay action, I knew the game was going to look like crap. And best and believe, now I can clown you weirdos, because I didn't say nothing. I said as soon as that game goes into gameplay mode, watch all the graphical bullshit go out the window. And best and believe, as the characters start moving, all of a sudden the game starts to look like a PlayStation 3 game. It even plays like a goddamn 11-year-old game. And now I can sit here and go, and that's what you should have did with Halo Infinite. But no! Any other time, you guys keep your mother flipping mouth shut. But when they showed off the Halo Infinite gameplay, you guys were watching it like a hawk. You were on that Halo Infinite gameplay, watching it, studying it, examining it. You guys found that Gregory or Philip or whatever that gorilla-looking demon was. I was watching the gameplay. I didn't even see it. These guys are literally pausing the game by centimeter to catch that little gorilla creature. Look at that. There it is. There's the flaw right there. There's the flaw right there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for pointing out the flaws. Thank you for pointing out the flaws. Thank you. Microsoft was able to see that. Okay. Snatch it off. Take it off. Get back in the lab and work on it. Oh, and did they work on it, huh? Did you guys see the new character models for the new game? They showed up the new multiplayer models, right? There were just characters standing around with weapons in their hand. I thought that was a real warrior. I was like, is that the new combat armor they're going to be wearing when they fight at the next war? That's what I thought. I thought it was real people. I thought those were real. I said, oh shit, that's a video game? Oh my God, they must have got some of the Last of Us 2, the guys that quit Last of Us 2 because of the harsh, toxic work environments. There was sexual harassment going on. There was teasing and bullying. There was threatenings and firing and threatenings of not paying, so they quit. Went to go work at Microsoft. They must have came in and worked on those models. Did you guys see the new Halo Infinite character models? For the multiplayer, you can customize and stylize your character. I'm gonna have some type of dope. I'm gonna have Emil from Halo Reach. I'm gonna have the skull on my mask. I'm gonna have some type of red armor, red and black armor. And can I get like a little ninja headband in there too? You guys are gonna be able to tell it's me. Yo, is that Zombie over there? They're gonna be on my back. Boom! Not me. I'm bow. This is where I'm at. Boom, 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 boom. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Ah! The tingle pop, pop, pop. Skrrrrap. In a coop, 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 coop. Coop, coop. I remember that shit. Sony fanboys, you shouldn't have been watching the game too hard, because you allowed them to go back into the lab. Yo, Soup Kitchen. You're done now. Good looking out for the donation, Soup. You my dude, man. You might do donate. Shout out to all the donators, man. Like I said, if you guys leave donations, leave a question at the end, or just leave your little statement. Fuck Sony and move on out. You know what I'm saying? Or F Nintendo and Microsoft. It is what it is. We accept all donations. Y'all should have kept your Negro mouth, greasy Negro mouth shut. They were able to go in there. I saw the new demons that were in there. They showed off some of the new demons. I was scared. I was like, oh shit. What the fuck? I almost X'd out of the goddamn thing. I thought it was some type of jump scare or something. I was like, oh, what the hell is that? The new demons are these little hulking, bulking demons with combat armor and weapons. I might be a little too scared to go in there. I might make y'all go first. Y'all go first. Y'all go first. I got y'all from the back. This is. I might let y'all go in first to take on that demon. He looks kind of scary. He looks scary. I didn't like him. Was nobody else scared? Go back and look at those pictures, man. We got to do something, man. With your donations, I will take them, and we're gonna set up the OBS, and we're gonna show off. We're gonna do a better show. The show's gonna be 10 times better because we're gonna be able to go in and start looking at articles of the biased media. We're gonna be looking at the new images for the new Halo Infinite thing. I got to show you guys, man. These new demons they made for Halo. They look scary. The teeth. The snarling teeth, the snarling faces scared the crap out of me, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go in there with you guys. I'm going to let y'all go first, and then I'm going to follow up. I am hyped and charged and ready for the new Halo Infinite. It's coming out in 2021, summer 2021. Yo, oh my God, 2021 is going to be draining if you're a gamer, man. Especially if you're part of the X-Tendo. Especially if you're part of the X-Tendo clan, yo. Put up your X's right now. Let's go. Put them up right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. X's right now. X gonna give it to you. Because you're going to be, from 2020, when 2021 starts, we got to get our money ready. We might need to work 2 to 3 jobs. We might need to work 2 to 3 jobs. Not only that, we might need to open up some type of banking account for I'm sorry. We can't laugh. We can't laugh because it's Sony fanboys see us laugh, they're gonna think we troll. The Sony fanboys can't see us laugh because they're gonna think it's some type of troll channel, but we're serious. But I'm serious. We might have to open up some type of small banking account and start donating $5 every check for everybody, so that we can go in and when the game comes out, we can start digging from the account and everybody can start buying their games. I'm thinking about getting 2 to 3 jobs, man. Screw it. Because it's going to be so, if you got an Xbox and Nintendo, you're set. The games that they're going to be releasing for 2021 are going to last you for at least 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years. Not only that, I got 3 to 5 years of back games I never played before that I'm going to play when I get my Xbox Series X. Everybody, we're going to have to open up some type of small Xbox Nintendo banking account under Wells Fargo. Anyway, fun episode. Very, very exciting week. If I had to get a grade for this week, I would give Microsoft an A++. This was Microsoft's week, guys. They did an outstanding job. I don't care if you hate Microsoft or not, or, you know, I get it, there's tribalism, but Microsoft really impressed in one single week. And I'm very, very excited for the future of Microsoft. If I had to grade Sony, I would give them just an F. Complete failure of a week. They announced nothing. Councils are still breaking. Sony refuses to acknowledge it. As PlayStation account is flooded with people asking questions of what's going on with my PlayStation. The games that showed up at the Game Awards were a travesty. They tried to celebrate being the fastest selling council month ever, which means absolutely nothing, especially when only the Dusty Birdie Brigade owns the console, and not only that, it was bots that were buying it. Nothing to celebrate. Nintendo was having a little bit of a shaky thing going on, but they wiped it all away with the next Smash Brothers announcement. We'll give Nintendo a B+ for this week for having shun fum shun say fum sha plan on. That was a. I don't usually get excited for like trailers and stuff like that, but that was a dope ass trailer, man. It was. I don't know what was going on in that little field of thing that Sephiroth was in. Then he broke out, and then the Nintendo character was like, Banjo-Kazooie was looking like a straight coon. He was like, I was like, yo, and the cop was like, no, set it up, step up. And then he had Mario up on the sword. Mario was like, I'm like, he killed Mario. Stop, he didn't kill Mario. And he had Mario caught him up between his suspenders. He was like, and then Cloud jumped in there and was like, and then it really showed what was cool. It was like, it showed how none of the Nintendo characters was on this level. You know what I mean? Like, they showed Mario flying out of the way. It was like a Piccolo moment when they was fighting Brawly. It was like, get out of the way and let the real warriors. You know what I mean? And Cloud and Sephiroth was in there like, and that dope ass music was playing. Oh my God, that shit was hot. And then Cloud did the Omni Slash, like. Woo. After that, all the etiquette controllers and the canceling the Smash Brother tournaments and the Splatoon, all that shit went out the window. Everybody was like, yeah. I'm getting, for anime fight night every Fridays when I get my Xbox Series X, we'll be playing Smash, and I'm going to be picking Sephiroth. I'm going to be coming from the clouds like, Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. YouTube's against me. The gaming media is against me. I fought IGN head-to-head on Twitter years ago, for those of you who were there. They thought that they can come in my timeline and I was going to be like, I'm just trolling. I told them, flip you and stop overrating these Sony exclusives. Oh, man, what's wrong with you, man? You're just trying to make it seem like I got a problem. Were y'all there when I was fighting with IGN hand-to-hand? Only a very small of you would know. I told them to stick it where they can't. I don't do the work for you. I do the work for the Most High. That's it.